Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie, and Korra Book 4 footage just aired during a Book 3 TV trailer, and there's a couple reasons why I think it's legit. Mostly because a similar thing happened before Book 3 when an international trailer for Book 2 featured Book 3 footage. So, same drill, and it gives us a good idea for who the villain might be. We also got a release date and details on the extras for the Book 3 DVD. If you're just finding me for the first time, yes, Korra's over, but I will be doing bonus videos until Book 4 gets here, so be sure to subscribe to get everything. I'm even going to be doing Star Wars Rebels whenever that gets here. I'll explain at the end of the video. So, important stuff first. Kuvira in the Book 4 footage. We all knew something was up with her. Nobody gets that much screen time in the finale without being important. So the trailer footage that we saw was actually not from Book 4. It was from a Book 3 TV trailer that was airing on Nicktoons. I know, it's totally weird. It included scenes of Kuvira with a very evil look on her face, addressing what looks to be a Red Lotus council, or at least a council of officials. It just suggests a little bit about what the plot and the time frame of Book 4 might be. It seems like based on this, it'll be a continuation of the end of Book 3, like there won't be a giant jump in time, and Zahir's plot to throw the world into chaos will just be continuing. So we don't have any kind of confirmation on what Kuvira's backstory is other than what Suyin has told us, but there are a lot of really cool theories. One of the biggest is that she is the love child of Zahir and Suyin. If you look, she does resemble the two of them, so it suggests that she might have been raised in the doctrine of the Red Lotus. The timelines on when she might have been born and when Suyin and Zahir might have met are a little fuzzy, so let's start with the beginning of the Red Lotus. It was formed after the 100-Year War by Zhai Bao after he got pissed that the White Lotus got turned into what he saw as glorified servants of the Avatar. If you remember, Zhai Bao Grove in the spirit world was the place where Korra confronted Zahir, so I'm guessing that he originally used it as a place to communicate with other Red Lotus members like Zahir used it, or just as a place to meditate, and Zahir continued the tradition. You do have to give him props though. Using the spirit realm to Skype with your evil team members is totally badass. Eventually, Team Zahir and Unalaq are brought into the Order, probably around the same time they were Korra's age. Cut to 13 years ago from the events on the show, Zahir and company are captured trying to kidnap Korra. And now that we finally know what Zahir's final plan was to kill Korra, doesn't it sound so much sinister? They were going to kidnap a little girl and do that to her. That's dark, even for Legend of Korra. But it doesn't seem like Korra and Kuvira are too far apart in age, so it's possible that shortly after becoming part of the Red Lotus, Zahir and Suyin met and eventually had a child. Or Kuvira could be the child of other Red Lotus members. It all stems from this picture that was in Suyin's office of her and her circus troupe. It just looks like this person is Zahir, so it's possible they had some sort of relationship and Kuvira was the result of that, regardless of who became members of the Red Lotus and who did not. Either way, I think we can surmise that the Red Lotus in the 13 years that Zahir's team was locked up recruited a lot of new people. There is a lot of contradictory evidence for the Suyin-Zahir Red Lotus love child theory, but since Suyin shares a lot of the anti-establishment beliefs that Zahir talked about, it's possible she was at one time associated with him and then just didn't become part of the Red Lotus. I mean, if she were a full-on Red Lotus member, if she'd drinking the Kool-Aid, she probably would have let Korra die instead of pull that mercury out of her. There's also the possibility that Kuvira has absolutely no ties to anyone on Team Korra or the Red Lotus. She's a completely new character who's not trying to avenge some old family wound. And there's no guarantees that she's the big villain. She just could be working for someone else that hasn't revealed themselves yet. There's still a whole lot we don't know about Book 4's story. I'm hoping that Breik reveals some new details at New York Comic Con in October. They are doing a Korra panel, so if you're going, I recommend you sit in on it. They're usually pretty good about teasing out new details and art, and they might even announce the official Book 4 premiere date. There are some rumors about that though. Right now, supposedly, Book 4 is airing in Australia during January. It doesn't guarantee that it's going to premiere in North America in January or anywhere else in the world at that time. And just for reference, Book 3 is just starting in Australia in October. It's completely messed up, and Breik revealed in a recent interview that the Korra Book 3 summer premiere was completely unplanned, like it was totally turning on a dime. Until we hear otherwise though, just plan for January Book 4 premiere, January, February, regardless of when. They will be posting episodes digitally in the same places that they did during Book 3. That's Nick.com, Amazon, Google Play Store, pretty much everywhere but iTunes, for some strange reason. I know a lot of you still ask, Book 4 is not going to air on television. It might air on Nicktoons after they premiere digitally, like sometime way down the future in reruns, but basically new episodes won't be on TV. But there is some good news. The Book 3 DVD is coming out December 2nd in the United States, or in North America. Not sure for an international release date, but probably not super long after that. The bonus features are pretty similar to the Book 2 DVD. The Blu-ray has audio commentaries for all 13 episodes and 13 animatics. The DVD is a little bit different. It does have all the animatics, but it only has 4 commentaries. So obviously, if you want all the commentaries, just get the Blu-ray. I'll probably be giving away a couple free copies as part of a giveaway whenever we get closer to the release date. Just to explain all the Star Wars Rebels stuff that I've been talking about recently, Rebels is going to be like the new animated show that I do videos for. I'll be posting another big video separately for that in a week or two, so look out for it. Since Lucasfilm is Disney now, they're airing new episodes of Rebels on Disney XD, so if you want to watch it, you have to get that channel. The premiere is until October 13th, but on the 3rd they're doing a 1-hour special. I will explain in a Rebels bonus video, but Disney is basically creating a Star Wars cinematic universe just like Marvel. So the TV shows, the books, the comics will all influence what happens in the movies, and vice versa. The movies will influence the other expanded material. When I say expanded, I'm talking about the new expanded material. So like all the new novels, those will influence what happens in the movies. So watching Rebels will help you understand what's going on in Episode 7. And if you're not convinced, Dave Filoni is in charge of everything on the show. He did Clone Wars, and he used to be an animation director for Mike and Brian during the Avatar Last Airbender days. So he's keeping it in the family. So you can kind of think of watching Rebels as supporting Mike and Brian in a small way. Although technically they have no affiliation. And don't forget, if you didn't see my last Legend of Korra video, Studio Mir got 4 new animated series greenlit by DreamWorks Animation. Mike and Brian haven't announced any involvement with that. It'll be 4 separate shows with 78 episodes each, so it's a huge deal. But right now, you can click here to get my Book 4 predictions and click here to learn all about Star Wars Rebels. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. High fives.